when all of these alien TV shows, movies, games are coming out lately, I'm wondering in my head, like, why hasn't there been an XCOM movie ever produced? So, to go over what XCOM is about, the first game, XCOM, is about just a full on brute force alien invasion where some random aliens come out from outer space, start attacking a whole bunch of cities at random, and basically trying to harvest human DNA, right? And so basically, XCOM is like this. It's like the United Nations special forces coming together to fight the alien invasion. And then at the end of it, they blow up the mothership or whatever, and you think it's the end of it. So in XCOM 2, the aliens somehow make peace with the general public. The XCOM United Nations group got disbanded, and so they're still doing the same thing, but just under human noses. Which, after a whole invasion just happened, I don't get how humanity would even accept that stuff in the first place. But the game is really good in terms of overall story and gameplay. But with so much alien propaganda, it really confuses me why no one has ever tried to make at least a movie. Now, I do think XCOM would have been better if it had flipped the XCOM 1 and 2, because it would have made more sense if XCOM 2 happened first, and then when the aliens, couldn't get their way with the humans, then there was a full-on invasion. It just would have made better for, how graphics develop, because XCOM 1 has, old Xbox 360 era graphics, and XCOM 2 has a lot better graphics when you compare the two. But XCOM in itself could have been a really good TV series that, like how you got people who make movies and stuff, they don't want to follow the source material for whatever reason, they want to do their own thing. XCOM could have easily been something that, people could have written their own story, because the XCOM story wasn't exactly all that detailed. It was just generally, here's the initial invasion, here's the counter-strike that the aliens would do, and then here's the last act. And then everything in between was just kind of like left up to your imagination. So it's just like, it's a wasted opportunity, especially with how a lot of people like to do movies. Could have made it to where any of the main characters or the protagonists would be completely up to the movie producer. Could have made it just follow a whole group of people or just one person in particular. No one would even care, as long as it kind of like followed the things of XCOM. So let me know what you guys think about that take. But it's just, with all the movies coming out, it's just hard to care about a lot of series, because either you're watching, terrible Star Wars or superhero movies, or there's just some random stuff that's coming out that, like, you don't really know if it's going to be good or not, so you typically just wait until the reviews come out and then you'll see it. But I think XCOM would make for a great TV series.